Quick little apology here, guys. There are certain parts where I hold something up and you can't read it because the lighting is a little bit too bright. It's not that big of a deal, but I thought I'd mention it, and enjoy the video. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and I'm doing something a little bit special today. Christmas was a couple days ago. Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. If you don't celebrate anything on the 25th, well, happy day. You know, it's a good day to be alive. So like I said, I am doing something a little different today. Essentially, I decided that I was just going to show you guys everything I got for Christmas, just kind of as a huge thank you letter to all of my family, you know, who got me things this Christmas. I was blown away. I was so thankful, and this is essentially just one giant thank you note to them, but also just to show you guys what I got for Christmas, because people are curious and they want to see things, you know? Also, this video isn't going to be as edited as all of my movie reviews and commentaries, simply because with something like this, I just kind of want you guys to see the real me, you know? Just to see me here talking, giving my thoughts, showing you things, giving thanks, you know? With that said, let's get right into it. First up, this one is from my older brother, Caleb. He got me a 6-movie classic monsters collection. These are the classic, like, Universal Studios monsters. You got Dracula, Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Invisible Man, The Bride of Frankenstein, and The Wolfman. I watched Dracula with him. Surprisingly, really good. There are certain things that don't hold up. Aside from the fact that it's the box aspect ratio and it's in black and white, I think this movie holds up pretty well aside from some of the special effects, like the puppet bats that they had someone pulling on strings and the bats were just like it looked kind of funky, but it was really cool. That was a really good gift. Thank you so much, Caleb. Also from Caleb, here's the thing. Everyone in my family is really supportive of me. They really want me to succeed, and I'm so thankful for that. So Caleb bought me an ACT prep box, which is 400 flashcards to study for the ACT test when I eventually do take it. That was incredible of him. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's the movie guy, you know, he's a storyteller, filmmaker guy, he probably doesn't focus too much on academics and all that stuff. He's an artist, he doesn't want to do all the academics. No, not at all. I'm not pursuing a career in, like, you know, like science or academics or mathematics. Obviously, I am pursuing a career in film, but academics are a big part of that. I will not be able to get into the school that I want to go to if I don't do well academically. So it is a big deal to me. That was incredible. Once again, Caleb, thank you so much. Alright, this one is from my grandmother, Grandma Rush. The Language of the Lens. Well, The Filmmaker's Eye. The Language of the Lens. The Filmmaker's Eye is a book series. I'm pretty sure this is the second book, but it's not like a chronological type thing. You can read either one in any order. It doesn't really matter. I gotta say, this is one of the most fascinating books I've ever read. He talks about every single different tone that you could possibly think of. Here, let me just go to the contents and read you, and I'm not going to read every single one. In the section of space, you got confinement, vastness, awkwardness, exasperation, connection, bewilderment, subtext, apprehension, rage, allegory, peril, order, and symbolism. Those were all just under space alone. Now, for all the big sections like that, we have space, movement, focus, flares, distortion, intangibles. That's not that many sections, but under each and every one of them, you got all these different subsections. It's just so much information. This book is going to help me to become a better cinematographer and to make my films look better. Thank you so much for that, Grandma Rush. Also from Grandma Rush, we got Saving Private Ryan on Blu-ray. I have not seen this film. I know it's like one of the best Spielberg films of all time, but I have not seen it. However, she bought it for me on Blu-ray. I own it on Blu-ray now, and I am going to watch this with my dad for a special reason. And I am really excited to watch this with him. That's going to be so cool. Kind of intense, because I've heard this film is like one of the most realistic portrayals of war of all time. Nevertheless, I am looking forward to watching it. Alright, next up was the biggest gift that I got from my parents this year. Alright, so if you guys don't know, I broke my professional camera way earlier this year. That was so devastating. When I got that camera, I was so happy. I was like, finally, I will make professional looking short films, professional skits, amazing videos on YouTube. This is gonna be so cool. It's got the focus, it's got the stabilization, and then I break it. You can imagine how painful that was mentally and emotionally, and I will not dwell on it. They got this, and I'm just gonna read this to you. This certificate entitles you to Rebel T6i camera repair at any cost. Merry Christmas, we love you very much. I'm not going to reveal my name, but it is on there. So essentially, we're actually mailing my camera off today, and I actually have the camera right here. We're mailing this camera off today. It doesn't have any lenses on it right now. We're mailing it off today. We're gonna ship it to that company, and they're going to repair it. I mean, repairs at any cost. That's amazing. Like, that was the big one this year, guys. Thank you so much to my parents for doing that. I can't even express how thankful I am, other than saying thank you a million times. Thank you. Alright, now we're gonna get into the stocking gifts a little bit. A USB cable. It's kind of funny because I'm so prone to losing my chargers and my cables, my USBs and all that stuff. So it was really funny because I also got a new phone charger, which is over there. I just opened up my stocking, I got a USB cord, a phone cube, and I'm just like, wow, like that's a nice gesture there, parents. They are aware that I lose these things all the time. In fact, our house recently, a couple months ago, went on a shortage of cords. Totally didn't have anything to do with me needing more. I mean, why would you think that? That's weird. Why would you? Alright, another stocking gift here that it just made me laugh so hard, but I love it so much. Jaws socks. I have these tall socks that just have Jaws all over them, with the shark and everything, just Jaws. And I will not lie, I have worn these for like the past 3 days, non-stop. I love them so much. I love Jaws, obviously. Alright, now some of my gifts are actually part of my new background. This book right here, Movies and Other Things. This is like a satirical comedy on the film industry, and the content, it is nonfiction, and it asks a bunch of questions about the film industry that any random person may wonder. Who's the better tough guy movie dog owner? Like, just random stuff like that. Who gets it the worst in Kill Bill? Is this movie better, the same, or worse than The Rock in it? Were the Jurassic Park Raptors just misunderstood? What's the order of the gangster movie moment fictional draft part 1? What's the order of the gangster movie moment fictional draft part 2? What's the order of the gangster movie moment fictional draft part 3? Can I ask you a couple questions about the MCU? Did Denzel's race forward football camp work or not? Who's in the Regina George circle of friends? You get the idea. It's just a bunch of random questions that are funny, and you can just turn to them, and it's like this really well thought out, funny, satirical look at it. Two of my favorite characters of all time are on this cover. We got John Wick and Heath Ledger's Joker. We also have Blue from the Jurassic World films, but not one of my favorite characters. So that is part of my new background. I'm gonna put it back right there. New posters. I will show you guys in detail, but I got a new Jaws poster, a new It Chapter 2 poster, a Breakfast Club poster right here, and a classic 1930s Godzilla poster up there. Let's go take a look at them. Alright, rising up from the background, we got the Jaws poster right there. Nice classic Jaws poster. And then we have the It Chapter 2 poster, which I'm trying to get a good angle of. There we go. It Chapter 2 poster right there. And then we have the classic Godzilla poster right there. And then here's the Breakfast Club poster hiding behind that shelf. And another gift that is also now part of my YouTube videos is a new lighting set. You may have noticed that the lighting in this video is much better than the lighting in my previous videos. I mean, some of the lighting in those videos is just hideous. But I did get a new HPUSN lighting kit, which I'm not going to show you right now because I just had to set this back up in the exact position it was after showing you guys the posters. But trust me, you can tell just based on how good the lighting is. I do have a new HPUSN lighting kit. 2 lights, it has the giant bulbs, the fold-out boxes and everything, the covers to soften it, the stands that spread and everything like that. Also, that lighting set is from my Aunt Dawn. Thank you so much, Aunt Dawn. That was just amazing. Thanks to you, my YouTube videos are gonna look so much better now. Hopefully it helps my YouTube channel grow. And I got 2 final things to do before we end this video. Every Christmas I get cards and gift cards, but I didn't want to focus on the gift cards because it's just like, hey, look at this money I got. So instead I'm gonna thank each and every person who got me a nice heartfelt Christmas card this year. So let's go. Thank you so much to Nana and Papa on my stepmom's side of the family. That was so nice of you. A really nice card. Thank you very much. And then right here, we have a card from Grandpa and Grandma Rush. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to get me that gift card, that money, because they already got me the Saving Private Ryan and that filmmaking book, but they're great people. They got me this card as well, that gift card. Thank you so much, Grandma and Grandpa Rush. Next up, we have Uncle Donnie. Thank you so much for this Christmas card and the gift card that was in it. I'm pretty sure you got me the Target gift card. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Uncle Donnie. Alright, I got a lot of people to thank for this one. Thank you to Aunt Candy, Joe, Rachel, and Lindsay very much. And yes, that is her real name, Aunt Candy. I'm not fooling around with that. It says it right there, Aunt Candy. Thank you so much to the 4 of you guys for getting this. I hope you watched this video. Thanks for the thing that was in this card. I'm pretty sure it was an Amazon gift card, so thank you very much. Just thank you for everything that you guys do. I mean, everyone that I've thanked. Thank you for everything that you do for me every year. So amazing. Alright, and this one is from my parents. I'm not going to show this to you, but they wrote me a very heartfelt letter inside this card, ending it with "we love you," and it was so amazing. Thank you so much to my parents for doing that. This was almost a tearjerker for me, I'm not gonna lie, but thank you so much for that card. It really meant a lot. And as always every year with my Christmas money, I do decide to get a few new Blu-rays, and I bought 6 new movies this year, which are actually behind me in my collection. Let's get those out. Alright, let's get into these Blu-rays here. We got Wonder Woman. This is my favorite DC film outside of Nolan's Batman trilogy. Here's a guilty pleasure for you. We got The Greatest Showman. I like this movie. Like not in a guilty pleasure way. I shouldn't have said that, but literally just as a movie, I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as people have said. I really enjoy the music. I enjoyed the visuals. Yes, some of the romances are a little awkward. There's a big, heavy-handed message, but it's a good message, and I actually thought this was a very well-made movie. Plus, Zendaya's in it, so I mean, you can't go wrong there. Alright, I haven't seen any of these films, but I did buy M. Night Shyamalan's S-Trails 177 trilogy. Includes the Blu-rays of Unbreakable, Split, and Glass, which, by the way, I only buy Blu-rays now. I don't care about DVDs. That is standard quality. I need Blu-rays. I'm so picky. I'm such a film nerd. Alright, we got Unbreakable, Split, and Glass. Haven't seen any of these. I started watching Unbreakable. I fell asleep, not because it was boring. In fact, it was very intriguing, but it was just late and I was getting tired, so I figured I'd, just go to sleep. I should have paused it, though. Alright, next up, we have a film that I didn't think I was gonna like very much. Me and my 2 little brothers went camping out in some woods behind our house in our tent the other night, and I bought this on my laptop on digital. And I was like, it's so cool, we're gonna have this horror movie night out there in the middle of the woods, it's gonna be awesome. But I had no idea that I was going to like this film as much as I did as a film then. Like, I didn't know I was gonna like it so much. But Crawl, the day after that campout, we went to Walmart, and I was hunting this thing down like a hawk. I was just trying to sniff this thing out. I was looking through all the shelves, I couldn't find it. Finally, I find this one shelf in the back. I got this for $5, and it was the last copy they had, and it came with an amazing slipcover. So, I mean, that was awesome. I haven't taken any of the stickers off of it. I don't think I'm gonna do that. It needs to stay looking fresh. But, I mean, what are the odds that I would get the last copy of this film that I thought that I was gonna hate but absolutely loved? That's like 100 to 1. 100 to 1. Alright, so that was everything I got for Christmas this year. What did you guys get for Christmas this year? Let me know down in the comments. I'd be very curious to hear what you got. Also, what do you think of this new setup? I think I like my new background with all the posters. You got Breakfast Club, Jaws, It Chapter 2. You can't see this one right here, but I got Super 8 and the Godzilla poster. So yeah, also let me know what you think about that down in the comments. I hope all of you had a very Merry Christmas. Thanks so much for watching, guys. It really does mean a lot. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, keep writing, keep shooting, and keep editing.